The US presidential elections, like all elections in the United States, take place on a Tuesday, and you may want to know why. Well, the reason is quite interesting. This tradition goes back to the 19th century when the United States was a largely agricultural society, and if people wanted to vote, they had to get in their horse-drawn carriage and go to their nearest county town, which could be quite a long journey. And so the day that was chosen was Tuesday, and the reason is that it gave everybody the chance to go to church on a Sunday, the biblical Sabbath, because the idea of missing church in 19th century America was unthinkable. But it also gave them the chance to get back home in time for Wednesday, which was market day. By market, we don't mean buying clothes or knickknacks. We mean buying and selling agricultural produce, which was essential in 19th century America. The Americans have their elections on Tuesdays, but the British have their elections on Thursdays. And here there is also a curious historical reason. It was decided that Friday or Saturday would be a bad day for an election because people usually received their wages on a Friday and they invariably spent them on alcohol. People weren't worried about a drunk electorate. They were worried about the fact that the Conservative Party, which was strongly influenced by the brewing industry, might be able to push voters towards voting Conservative if this took place on a Friday or a Saturday. And people didn't want the elections to take place on a Sunday or a Monday because the opposition, the Liberal Party, it was thought they might be able to influence voters as well because the free-thinking church was very much in the hands of the Liberal Party at that time, and therefore they were also considered a potential influence. So that's why Americans vote on Tuesdays and the British vote on Thursdays.